Your silence is making them very nervous, okay? And their behavior is super cringe right now because they're just being a whole weirdo. Whoever this person is to you, they're being a whole weirdo, and you're just like, do you think I'm going to just like give you the answers, be of like all types of services? They can't do something without you. This is what they're realizing. They cannot do something very particular without you. But they have not been treating you very nice. But now they need you. And their behavior all along the way was very, very cringe. Very cringe. Okay? You're just kind of like, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. You guys are kind of like, I don't know what they really expect of me, but this behavior has been really unacceptable. So, like, why would I do all of these things for them if they're gonna, you know what I mean? Anyways. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors, only the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. Okay, I'm going to be hitting the bell. You guys know the deal. I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Hello. I'm also on TikTok. And I'm your spiritual advisor. Okay, some people again have financial advisors. I am your spiritual advisor. I'm like a life coach. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I'm your fairy godmother. I'm all of the things. So grab whatever you guys be smoking on, grab whatever you be sipping on, grab whatever you be snacking on, because there is tea to spill. Your silence is making them nervous. And so, something that you figured out, like you guys are figuring out a cheat code to deal with shitty people, to deal with people that aren't treating you the best. You guys have figured out a way to beat them at their own game. So, somebody's been treating you with the disrespect. Somebody's been trying to bench you. Somebody's been trying to ghost you, leave you shook, leave you feeling smaller. Like this person wants you to feel small, and so their behavior is really cringe. Like it's a huge turnoff. It's very unattractive. Whatever this person is doing, you're just like, what is that? Is that the best that you got? And they might even be a narcissist. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign. Don't have to be, but that's just extra confirmation. This person thought that they could quite literally bench you. Okay, they thought they could put you on the bench. They thought, like, the grass will be green on this side. It'll be fine. They'll come begging. They're obviously not that acquainted with you and, like, who you are. Now they're figuring out, because you've gone silent, that they miss you. They're like, oh, well, these other people over here that I was talking to, they weren't treating me that great. So I'm seeing that you are going to completely like let go of this person, but it might not be that easy depending on who this person is to you. But I am seeing you guys energetically pull back. And the only way you can really beat this person at their own game, at their own cringy, weirdo behavior, is going silent, taking a long time to respond. Okay, maybe this is a person in authority. And if it is, you're just going to take your time responding. You are going to get a message and you're going to wait. You're going to get an email. You're going to wait. Or maybe this is the advice that you need. Maybe you're like, I needed to hop on this live stream to see what the advice would be. So if you guys are currently in this predicament where somebody has been taking you for a ride, really devaluing you, you are no longer scared, like I said last night. Okay, if you guys missed it, then check it out. You guys are no longer scared about losing people that don't value you. And that's what we talked about last night. And so, as you're not scared about these people not being in your life, you're trying to figure out how to not have a whole full blown argument with them, but still get your point across. And so, if they're in a position of authority, the best thing that you could do is hold off on your response and make them wait. whether you make them wait 2 hours, whether you make them wait 4 hours, give them enough time to think about how cringy their behavior was, how stupid, how embarrassed, how they tried to provoke you, how they tried to antagonize you. You are giving them space to look in the mirror, to look at their behavior and see that as ill. Okay? So if you guys are in the category where this is a person of, like, it's at a job or a living situation and you can't just get rid of them, your silence speaks volumes. So affirm it below. My silence speaks volumes. And so the best way that you can stand up for yourself right now is not saying much and waiting to respond. Now, for those of you where this is love related, you are really turned off by their behavior. I mean, all across the board, whoever this person is to you guys, this behavior is really turning you off. You could have thought this person was a good guy or a good girl or a good fella, and they're proving otherwise. They're proving to you that they're a dirtbag. They're proving to you that they're a dusty, that they're an opportunist, and you refuse to be lowballed. This person wants you to feel insecure about where you stand with them. And so you are going to, in turn, without saying much, make them feel insecure about where they stand with you. Because that's what they should really be worried about. You don't need them like they need you. And I really want you guys to think about that. Right now, you guys could be thinking, no, I need this roommate. No, I need this boss. No, I need this job. No, I need this home. So I can't just get into an argument with them or, go back and forth. I need to be really creative with how I approach them. And so what you're going to be figuring out, or you're going to be heeding my advice of waiting to respond, and that will speak very loud and very clear, because it's going to leave their mind to wander. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, what are they thinking about? Do they want to put in their resignation? Are they going to put in their 2-week notice? Are they going to leave me? Are they going to break this lease? Are they going to leave in the middle of the night? Are they going to ghost me? What are they going to do? Are they getting an attorney? Are they going to have me served? Are they going to have me cited? What are they going to do? Your silence speaks volumes. Okay? Hold on, guys. I just realized this needs to be on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting off of work, so I'm like all over the place. But this person tried to put you on hold many times, or there is a situation unfolding where this person is trying to put you on hold, and you're like, excuse me, what? I've been nothing but good to you, and you are not seeing my value. Oh. And then it just keeps getting worse. This person, not only are they saying things that are just like, wait, what? It's giving you the ick. It's giving you the ew. It's just, you're just like, you said what? You said what when you said it? I know you weren't talking to me. I know you were not talking to me. So instead of you saying, you better talk to me nice, your silence is going to say everything. Your silence is going to leave their mind to wonder on what your next move is. So affirm it below. Silence is my superpower. My silence is my superpower. My silence speaks volumes. I'm leaving their mind to wander. Because that's what they have you doing. They have you wondering, do I have a job still? Do I have a home still? Do I have a position still? Do I have a roommate still? They're leaving you with your shit in your hand. And now the tables are turning. Affirm it below. The tables have turned. The tables have turned because you're taking your power back, or you took your power back today. Maybe even last night after last night's live stream. Okay? You guys are like, what do I gotta do to get this person to see that they cannot talk to me like that? What do I have to do? Especially if you guys are dealing with something that's going to be a legal issue, or it's building up to a legal issue. You're like, what do I have to do to not only have my own back, but not have confrontation, not get baited into one, but not get stomped on and treated like a doormat? So If normally you have all of this, like these niceties, these like little pleasantries when you guys are conversing, you're cutting that. You're cutting that off. You're it's gone. So they're going to be like trying to crack jokes with you after they already tried to like belittle you 50 freaking times. Okay, so they try to belittle you like, "Oh, you could do this for me. You could do that for me like you're their little bitch." I don't think so. I don't think so. So as that's happening, you are going to scale back. The little jokes and the hee-hees and the kikis, you're not giving that. You're not serving that. You're just going to be like this. Like, I'll wait. I'll wait. Are you done trying to kiki with me? Because 5 seconds ago, you just told me I wasn't shit. So why are we trying to laugh right now? What is funny? What is funny that this is a liability? What is funny that this could be a legal issue? What is funny about this relationship that was supposed to be commitment? What is funny about that? This is going to drive this person crazy. This person has been making you insecure for I'm hearing an air well, I'm hearing an airplane. I'm hearing a motorcycle. I heard a motorcycle as soon as I hit the live button. And this person has been breaking you down because they have something to do with your stability or they're a relationship. They have been breaking you down day by day, week by week. This could be the reason why you guys have been crying. This could be the pedestal that you are kicking over. You guys are just like, I was supposed to be this person's number one, or at least their number two. This person's trying to make a lot of different responsibilities your problem. They're also trying to scapegoat you, love bomb you, and gaslight you. But they are giving you the bare minimum. They're not even giving you what you're worth. So you're like, I know you're not talking to me. I know you're not. They're like, if you feel like you value yourself at like $80 million, they're like, here's $2. How do you feel about that $2? They're like, you're like, order in the cosmic court. You guys know you are one in a million, and they're over here like, this $2. Look, this is a $2 bill. This you could be feel really lucky here with this $2 bill. How do you feel about that? You're like, ew. And they're serious. They are serious that you should be the luckiest mother effer in the on the block with that $2 bill. I cannot. I cannot. They are not only being cheap, they're not only cutting corners, they're not only being frugal, but they're just like, this $2 looks pretty enticing, huh? Like, what? You're just looking at it like you think that I'm worth $2? $2? They're not even carrying the one. They definitely don't have their math right. Their math is all wrong. And on top of that, as you guys go silent, as you guys go rogue, they are being put on the bench to think about what they've been saying to you, to think about how they have been treating you. You thought that this relationship had potential. For a long time, you guys could have thought that. You're like, this relationship has potential, but they're hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. They give me empty promises. They never follow through. Okay? They give you a lot of like, yeah, we're going to do all of this. And you're like, oh, that's awesome. This relationship has potential. And then they renege and they backslide and they get out of what they promised. You guys are not trying to not value or appreciate this person, but this is the direction that it's going because of how they've been treating you. The way that you are maneuvering right now, bestie, is you are going to be making them feel so bad for how they treated you. And not on purpose, but because you're really trying to bring a humble approach. Okay, you're not trying to get amped up on 1,000. You know that your blessings started to come in just by the simple fact that they now want to do what they said that they were going to do. You want to know why now they want to give you the world? You want to know why they want to do now what they said they were going to do? Because you went silent. Because you went silent, because you stopped talking, and because you were very precise and short with your words, and you were not rude. Okay, that is a different way of standing on business. That is a different way of standing on your truth. This person did not care about your sleepless nights. They did not care about your stress. They didn't care about any of that. And they did that in a very big way. Okay? In a very big way, they didn't care if you were getting sleep. They didn't care if you were eating. They didn't care if you were losing money. They didn't care about your investments, but they all along expected you to care about theirs. The tables are turning. They are turning, and you won't even have to go silent for that long. You could literally do it for a day or two. Just lag on your response. If you guys normally go back, forth, back and forth, back and forth, like how you communicate, you're gonna be like, oh, wait 2 hours. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, they messaged me? I'm gonna go to bed. I'll answer them tomorrow. You wake up to a ding, that's them. Because you still haven't answered them. And you slept in. They're like beside themselves. Because they are starting to see, oh, I can't really play that game with them. I thought I could, but maybe I took it too far. And they're starting to see that they can't do something in life, whether it's this relationship or something in business or living. They're seeing that they can't do something without you. And they shouldn't have talked to you that way. They shouldn't have treated you that way. And it just really shows the type of scarcity that they are in themselves, that they couldn't not only not value themselves, but not value you. And you're not putting up with it. You are not putting up with it. You're like, if I have to uproot my whole family and move, that's what we're doing. If I have to leave this job and go get another one, that's what we're doing. And it could really place a hardship on you to stand up for yourself. With this particular person, it could literally place a hardship on your life. So maybe that's why you're here. You're like, I don't know what to do. You need to wait to respond. Okay, you need to just take your time, follow your discernment, listen to your intuition, and follow that as guided. Like if you have a feeling that you should make them wait 2 hours, you make them wait 2 hours. If you have a feeling that because they've been treating you in such a disgusting way that you need to wait, make them wait overnight, especially if they're a figure in authority, then you need to make them wait overnight. Okay, you know how like when, well, not everybody will know this, but I know because I've been arrested many times, you stay silent because whatever you say can be used against you. Okay? When you're read your rights. You stay silent because whatever you say can be used against you. And that is what you're doing. So would it be better for you to be silent or for you to say the wrong thing and then for it to escalate even more? You're like, you know what? I'm going to stay silent because none of this is getting used against me. As you stay silent, they have to think about what they did. Because you guys are going to do this for once, okay, I still see you guys being the bigger person because this person is going to miss your touch. They're going to miss how nice you are. They're getting a very cold, hard truth or lesson. They're in for a very rude awakening. You guys have dealt with so much dark energy, so much evil eye, so much BS. You guys have dealt with so many insecure people that you're like, I'm going to beat you at your own game. I might not have figured it out yet, but I will. And now this is your cheat code. This is your sneak attack to make them nervous because this is what they've been doing to you over and over and over again. They're like, oh, they're not sleeping at night. Oh, well, I'm so busy living my best life over here. Well, good for you. But you're not going to do that and come in and be like, here's this $2. It's just for you. It's just for you. No one else, just you. What would you do? Would you go back and forth and be like, I'm worth more than that, to a person that's not worth it and you have to deal with them in the future? No. We are going to go quiet, silent. You guys are seeing that these things are not only not being reciprocated, but they're saying really dumb, foolish things. Like they're saying really dumb things. You guys are dealing with a lot of silent evil eye right now because what you're going to be realizing is obviously this person, thank you, Roco Loco. Obviously this person wants to, hold on guys. Obviously this person doesn't want good for you. Because if they really did want good for you, why would they be acting this way? Do you know what I mean? If they really wanted good for you in this level up and the things that you're trying to do with your life, why would they be acting that way? They wouldn't be. So this person is a little upset that you, who to them seems way below them, they are treating you like a bottom feeder. They are treating you like pond scum. On what planet are we putting up with that? So what you are starting to see is I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. And obviously, they're a little upset that now they're being put in this position of justice. They're being put in judgment, and they're looking at you, and you are where the grass is green. They thought, oh, I'm rich. I got all this money. I have all of these things. I have all of these resources. I have all of these connections. You are where the grass is dead. I am where the grass is green, always going to be. And what they're starting to see is the tables are turning. They were never where the grass was green because they don't value themselves and they do not value others. So whoever this person is, bestie, that has been causing sleepless nights, stress, they have been making the biggest joke out of a relationship. They have been making the biggest joke out of a gesture. You're like, what type of gesture is that? $2? Like, that's nothing to negotiate on. You need to sit down. And Eliza says, they gave me an ultimatum last year, basically told me either I'm going to choose to help them with their dreams or I'm going to focus on myself. After telling me they thought I was spiraling down. Do you see what I mean? Thank you, Eliza, for sharing that. See, and Andrew R. Thank you, Andrew. You're welcome, Mystic. Andrew says, and I know they really hate me. Like, you've been playing this cordial, like this nice, like I see potential here. So I'm gonna try. Because it's obviously a relationship that you like kind of have to keep in your life for some reason. I don't know. Because of like the time, effort, investment, or just because they're a position of authority where you have to deal with them by contract or by law. And what you're gonna be seeing is I knew they didn't really like me. What you're going to be thinking about is the first time they gave you a false promise. You're going to be thinking about the first time that they really showed you who they were, but you weren't really in a position or a mindset to say anything to them. You're kind of like, oh, well, I'm going through hardship right now, so I can't just tell them to go fly a kite. Okay? So what you're starting to see now, it could be months later, it could be years later, and so what you're going to be doing is not really saying much because they're trying to act like, "Oh, I'm so humble. I'm so humble by treating you this way. I'm so nice to offer you this $2, these crumbs." You're like, "These are crumbs, bro. Bruh, these are crumbs. Girl, girl. These are crumbs. What are the You guys are making them uneasy. You are making them very nervous. I'm telling you, if you are currently today like, Brittany, I don't know what to do. What do? I have to deal with this person. Either legally, like say it's your baby daddy, say it's your landlord, say it's your boss, say it's whoever, okay? Whoever. You are making them really nervous. You are making them really uneasy. And it's about freaking stinking time. Because this person could have placed so much hardship and issues and obstacles in your life, it was hard for you to see past that trauma or past that narrative of how do I even handle this without going off the rails? How do I even handle this without it escalating, without me popping off, without it getting crazy, without blowing a gasket, blowing my lid, blowing the roof off this mother effer? How do I do that? And now you guys are going through this transition, this breakthrough of healing and really seeing I am no longer scared to lose who doesn't like me, who doesn't value me. You're welcome, dude. We have silver lining in the total package. This person is going to be in deep regret, whether you're dating them, whatever the relationship is. They are going to be in deep regret and sadness. 777 in the chat, you guys. 777. This person is seeing that you are lucky. that you are blessed, that you are divinely favored. And they were very dumb to treat you that way. They were like, oh my gosh, $2. You're like, what the heck? You're just like, it was like a $2 bill. It was ripped. You're like, it's not even together. You gave me a ripped $2 bill. Bruh. What? This person's going to be seeing that you might play a certain character. You might play dumb. You might play ditzy. Thank you, Linda. You guys might play dumb. So this person tried to treat you as if you're dumb, you're less than, you're not educated, but you guys are from the school of hard knocks. You guys are from the school of taking the long way. You guys are from the school of late bloomers. You also graduated Petty University. You guys got something for their ass. But what you're doing is you're not taking it to the petty level. You're not taking it to different places that you've been before. You are taking it from a healed perspective. Like, I'm the whole freaking stinking blinking enchilada. I'm very smart. I might play dumb, but I'm very smart. And this is what you're going to be saying with your silence. This is your superpower. This is your kryptonite. And they're going to be realizing, oh, whole time they had backup. Whole time they had support. Whole time they had legal counsel. Whole time they had an attorney. Whole time. You are the test. You are the bait. You are the trap. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera because I'm like, oh, I'm bumping the mic. Let me back up. Okay. You guys are the test. You are the bait. You are the trap. Affirm it below. I am the test. I am the... That's a motorcycle revving. I can't tell if it's a street bike. I feel like it's a street bike. You guys are that. You are that. And they see, oh, I was being tested by the universe, tested by God. You are the bait. They were being baited to treat you this way. And now they're trapped in their justice and how they have been treating you. You guys are seeing that this is a big blessing in disguise, that there are unseen benefits. And this person is seeing an angelic side in you by you being humble, by you being sweet, by you being nice. And they would have nothing at all. They don't realize that. You guys could have offered them something, and because they were so mad at you for giving them the silent treatment, they were like, I mean, I guess that sounds great, but I don't know, we'll see. They play too many games. They think that they're clever. And this is the thing. This person could be educated, right? And so they think that they're clever in that aspect. But you have clever in many layers. You have clever on many levels. And that is the hard lesson that they're learning right now. They are learning a very hard lesson in, oh my gosh, I thought I was so smart talking to them that way. And the whole time I was sitting in the trap. Whole time they were baiting me. Whole time I fell for that. So affirm it below. I am clever in many layers. Several. I am clever all across the board. I am 31 steps ahead. They literally thought they don't got the world like I got the world. They don't got the whole world because this person thinks like I've got better cars. I've got more money. I have more investments. I have more education. They thought that they were rich, that they are wealthy. And they are starting to see that they don't have love. They don't have real wealth. They don't have spiritual, what do I call it? They don't have a spiritual inheritance. They just have money by their own merits of get rich quick, skim off the top, cut corners, take shortcuts, take it from that person, robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's this person. And they don't understand. You are the king. You are Robin Hood. You are every character in the book. Baby, I'm a gangster too. You are the villain. You are a spiritual OG. You are the original gangster of everything that you do. So you guys are always teaching people like this a very valuable lesson. People that come in and they're like, oh, I'm just trying to be humble. I mean, I just bought a house, but I mean, I'm so humble. And oh my gosh, I just bought this Mercedes, but I'm just keeping it really freaking humble. You're like, that's great. You're not jealous. You don't have the spirit of envy. You're like, that's great. I got this challenger here and I love it. Or you don't even say that. Okay, whatever you guys drive. You guys have people in your life that are like, oh, this is what I have. I mean, it's nothing big. It's nothing big. It's nothing big. And you're just like, who are you talking to? I'm wealthy in every sense of the word. I have love. I am recognized. I don't have to worry. And the only one meddling right now is you, and that is really bad for your health. Okay? So this person is not realizing they had a different idea. They had a different definition of what the whole world was. Maybe they thought the whole world was you being in love with them and somebody else being in love with them. Okay? And they're sorely mistaken. This is not love. Okay? A soulmate is not going to be like, oh, I don't know who to pick. Your divine counterpart is not going to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is it Susie? Is it Veronica? Is it Veronica? Is it Susie? No. This person chose the wrong side. You are completing levels. You are completing lessons. And now they are seeing as the tables have turned and they actually have to look in this mirror. They're like, oh, I don't really have anything. And on top of them not having anything, they're being taken for a ride. I'm going to say that again. On top of them not having anything, they are being taken for a ride because they have been trying to take you for one. They have been trying to drag you into some third-party fuckery, some third-party situation. They have been trying to drag you into pitting you against other people. And what they're going to be realizing right now, thank you, Bird, for your donation. What they're going to be realizing right now is you have a different definition of wealth, of happiness, of status. And you look at them like you're a sad little person. You think that your life is great and grand, but you're a sad person. You don't really have the love that you think that you have. You don't have the fulfillment, the purpose. You're just all up in here in the matrix. You have the whole world in your hands. I've been telling you guys this. You guys are graduating a very important lesson of seeing your value and releasing those that do not value you. You're like, you know, yesterday or last week, I would care. I would be like, love me, value me. Like, what the heck? We have to work this out. We have to be around each other. So we have to work it out. And you're like, no, no. I have to stand up for me. I have to stand up for my family. I have to stand up for my loved ones. I have to stand up. This person has been acting like you're so extra, like your tears are fake, acting like this stress that you're dealing with is not real stress. That has sent you over the edge. You're like, I don't think it's fair that you're treating me that way. I don't like that you're treating me that way. I don't think it's cool. As you're saying that, they're like ignoring you, so now you're going to ignore them. They like to evade the question. They like to evade answering you properly because they think that they're clever, but you're many levels of clever. And on top of that, you guys have spiritual support. So this is what you're tapping into right now. You are tapping into your spiritual support. They thought that you were over the top, that you were trying too hard, and they took advantage of that. You guys could have been going through hardship and you were just trying to make it nice and smooth things over with them. And they still did things that were completely unnecessary. Your silver lining is here. Cue the silver lining. You are the total package. This person thought that you were excessive. They made you feel that way. You can read their mind, bestie. You're like, I know they think I'm over the top. I know they don't really like me. Because they don't keep their word, they're not loyal, they're always bringing up other people like, oh, this person's so much more awesomer than you. And you're like, really? That person's a jerk, but okay. You know, this other person's like so much more awesomer than you. You're like, great. Fuck around and find out how much more awesomer they are than me. This person has been cringe on every level. Repulsive behavior, distasteful, unattractive. You're like, thanks for the $2 ripped in half. Keep it. Keep it. Don't do me any favors. Don't break your bank. This is someone that wants the adoration. They want the status. They're just starting to realize, looking in the mirror, oh, the table that's being prepared is not mine. This is the type of person that sees somebody else's table being prepared and they're like, oh yeah, that's for me. There are place cards there. That is all for me. And they don't even have a stinking table. This person has been acting very... Really? Okay. This person has been acting like a child. So I don't know what people they be dating and what people they be dealing with that be licking their butt, but that ain't gonna be you, bestie. It ain't gonna be you. You're like, I don't know what side of the lollipop you woke up on, but I don't care. I don't care about your games. They had you waiting. They had you stressing out. You're like, what is going on? And because you are starting to see that their love is one-sided, that their attention is one-sided, that it's also short-sighted, they were breadcrumbing, being unfair, unrequited love, and treating you like you weren't equal. So what could have sent you guys over the edge is they could have done something to you where when they were giving you this breadcrumb, this offer, it could have showed you that they don't even consider you to be human. Okay, hi Savage Queen. They could have been treating you like you're not even human. Like you're subhuman. Like, do you know what I mean? Not even treating you with enough respect like that a normal, decent human being would get. Or putting you in harm's way. Or putting you all up in all types of sabotage or hardships, financial hardships, health and safety issues. They were not treating you like the total package. And so as they're handing you the bare minimum, you're like, the least that I can do is ignore them for an hour or 5 or even the whole night. Because they really need to sit in their mess. You are the only one that can help them. That's what they don't see yet. Okay? And so as you are giving them this silence, as you are making them nervous and uneasy and making them marinate in the mess that they said to you, they are realizing, oh, maybe I slept on how smart they actually are. Maybe I slept on the fact that they're actually very clever. You guys could also be older than this person. So I don't know why they're so like, oh, I'm awesome and I'm so smart. You have way more wisdom than they do. Or even if you're not older, you've just lived way more, like you've lived more lifetimes than them. So you have a lot of experience in people lying, people backstabbing, people betraying you. And yeah, you guys know that whatever this person has been saying, it's not true. You cannot believe anything that comes out of this person's mouth anymore. So maybe you're going to do like this one last thing that they need you for. Maybe you're going to do this one last thing for them because it's kind of like a good riddance. It's like a goodbye. Like, I'll help you this one time, but I'm just not like you're just showing them like, I'm good on you. I am good on you. You guys are overcoming challenges, facing fears and ups and downs. So affirm it below. Hard times are over. Cue the good stuff. Cue the fairy tale. Cue the switch up. Because you guys are going to be switching it up like never before. And I want you guys to affirm, I am overcoming challenges daily. And even on my worst day, I see my value. Even on my worst day, I see my value. So you guys are moving swiftly. Okay? There's something in the air that shows them, oh, they're really quiet. But I just know there's something. Oh, I'm pulling my own hair. There is something that is moving swiftly behind the scenes. Like they can sense it. They're at least not dumb enough to not sense that. So you guys could have been physically like ripping your hair out, stressed out. I'm just getting that this person had you really, really stressed. And it's like if you weren't acting thirsty 24/7, like I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you, they couldn't be bothered. They couldn't be bothered. They like when you give them these unnecessary compliments. They love it when you're desperate. They love it when you're eager and you're like, I'm not. Because for some reason they thought they need me. I don't need them. And now the tables are turned and they are seeing that not only do you not give up easily, you are not just going to lay down and follow their plan. This person is going to be wanting a second chance. Okay? And either way, you guys know that you have this strong passion, this thirst for life, but you know that this person is not the love of your life. The love of your life would not treat you that way. The love of your life would not want you to suffer. Now, this is my personal opinion, but just go with it, okay? If the shoe fits. If somebody is going to be like your ride or die, if somebody is going to be the love of your life or your divine counterpart, they're not never going to want to see you in pain. They are not never going to want to see you in pain. And this person was on purpose backstabbing and placing hardship on your life. Different types of, I mean, many levels of hardship, not just financial hardship, safety, health issues, things that are very concerning. And you're just kind of like, the person that loves me, they're going to be committed. And when they're down, I will pick them up and vice versa. This person just wants to be up, 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 so everyone is below them. They are trying to hand you this $2 bill. They're trying to hand you this apple with this knife behind their back. They're like, yeah, I need your help one last time, just one last time. And they're holding this knife behind their back, and you're already ready. You are already ready. You are already prepared. You are tapping into your spiritual legacy, your spiritual inheritance, and a lot of it's going to have to do with judgment on this person and how you deal with them. Okay, so maybe say you like flipped your lid or flipped your biscuits in private. You were like, oh my gosh, this person's a mother effer. They're so this, they're so that, they're so this. And you're like, okay, sorry, let me calm down, let me calm down. Because that could be something that you're trying to work on. How you're handling this, you are seeing that you are worth the fight. You are worth the fight. And you're like, I don't need to say all that extra stuff, but what I will say is, I deserve the very best. Affirm it below. I deserve the very best. I am worth the fight every day of the week. And even on my worst day, I see my value. This person loves to humiliate you. Okay, they love to make you feel this small. This person gets off on other people's defeats and other people's humiliations. This person loves recording things. They could record conversations. They could be trying to record you in general. This person is very vindictive. They're unreasonable. They act really out of pocket when they really need things to go their way. And they're unwavering in that way. They're like, no, 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 it just needs to go this way. And you're like, that's not even reasonable. That's not even fair to ask of a human. This person could also talk over you. Like, they could talk over you, but you can never, 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 never talk over them. This person thinks they know everything because they have more education. This person thinks they know everything because their family comes from money. But this person there's a lot of justice pulling up on this person. There's a lot of judgment and karma pulling up on this person. So them thinking that they know everything and they had it like that, riddle me what? The justice is real. This person could be looking for different ways to cheat, to scam, to cut corners, to take shortcuts. And this is something that's really pissing you off about them. You're like, okay, you want to go be conservative or frugal or a cheapskate on your side of the street, you stay over there. Over here, we are abundant. We are loving life. Everything flows over here. So keep that stagnant, dusted, busted energy over there. All the way over there. You are basically telling this person energetically to fall all the way back. I'm going to say that again. You are basically telling this person energetically, like, no, You got me all the way effed up. What you need to do is take several seats or take your ass across the street, go pray, go ask about me, go find out, go investigate. You want to do all this recording and all this and all that. You need to go ask about me. You need to investigate about that and find out if I'm the person that you should be messing with. This person is committing different types of crimes. And this is one of the reasons why you do not want anything to do with them. You're like, what you're doing is illegal. They're like, you're like, no. I went to the school of hard knocks, okay? I went to Petty University. I learned a thing or five. That's illegal. They like to play dumb. They like to play dumb and then throw shade. They're like always trying to throw off the scent, and you're like, I smell it. I smell the BS cooking. I smell the rat cooking. I smell the BS cooking. It's all in the mix. This person can actually be younger than you, but they look older than you. You want to know why? I feel like some of that's karma. I feel like some of that's karma that they look older than you when they're actually like 10 years younger than you. That's going to be for some of you guys. Now, there are others of you that are dealing with cyberbullying. There are others of you that are dealing with people that online are making false claims in order to feel good. And so your silence is still your superpower. You don't need to respond. They're trying to fish this out of you. They're trying to bait you. They're trying to goad you into this back and forth that they can screenshot or make content about. Okay? They need a leg to stand on with their BS, and you not giving them anything. Like, they're really needing you to throw them a bone, but you're not going to be giving them that. We have acceptance. You guys are beginning to have radical acceptance for self. This was not easy for you. It was easy with a whole group of people, but it was not easy in relationships like love, and it was not easy with certain authority figures. You're like, oh yeah, I can accept my value with this, but over here I kind of have to like dim my light. I have to pretend that I'm less. You're not doing that anymore. You guys are seeing that you are a spiritual warrior. You're like, I'm a wise leader. I don't know why this person's acting like I'm dumb. I'm turning the tables. I'm making them nervous. God will make your enemies your footstool, so they should be very careful. Okay? Because they like being on a pedestal. They don't want to be a footstool. You are commanding the universe that you live in. We have waiting. How long did they have you guys waiting? Okay, how long did they have you guys waiting? Some of you guys, they had you waiting months. They had you waiting weeks. They get off on having you wait. You feel bad for making them wait, but you have to like grab the reins. You have to have control. And when you don't feel like you have control, you're like, okay, this isn't working. So I need to make them wait. Like they've been making me wait, but you're not doing it to be petty. You're doing it to gain control. And you are using your discernment to do this. So confirmation. I told you guys, if you have a feeling that you should ignore them for 2 hours, if you have a feeling that you should ignore them the whole night to restore order, okay? Affirm it below. I am restoring order. I am restoring balance. I am in my discernment. This person's going to be asking you for help. They're going to see very quickly. You are going to see a change overnight. Affirm it below. I will see a change overnight. I'm telling you, if you follow my advice and you ignore them for at least overnight, you will see this change overnight. You will see a change in their tone. And then when they come incorrect in the morning, you will do it again for another couple of hours until they get it right. Okay? You will do it again for another couple of hours until they get it right. You're like, yeah, I still don't like that. That still sounds like bullshit. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. I cannot. We have trust. Trust yourself. Okay? Some of you guys are like, "Oh my gosh, am I asking too much by doing this? Is something really bad going to happen if I tell them if I don't answer right away?" This could be giving you anxiety, but it's actually going to start showing you that the ball is in their court now, and they have to now start rectifying the things that they said to you, especially if it's going to hold them accountable or liable in any way, shape, or form. So trust your intuition with how you're going to ignore them. A tempting offer has a high price. This person has been very tempted to save money around you in some way, form, or fashion. They have been cutting corners like, oh, if I do this, I'll save money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I do that, I'll save money. I won't take him on a date. I'll just do this. I won't. I know that I said I was going to give them a loan, but I'm not going to do that. I know I said that I would borrow this to them or I would let them stay here, but I'm not going to do any of that. That comes with a high price. Effing with you, consequences to effing with you, it has a high price. The Venus flytrap is going to swallow them whole and spit them back out. Trust. They thought they were going to get away with that. They're like, "Oh yeah, they're not smart. They don't know about numbers. They don't know about this. They don't know about that. So I'm just going to do that. And what are they going to know? What are they going to know? They ain't fooling God. They ain't fooling the universe. They ain't fooling the divine. They ain't fooling the creator. They're just not. They don't understand. You don't need to be saved by them because you can save yourself. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. All right, you guys. You guys make sure you're watching your language in the live stream, and let's get into some relationship advice, okay? I'm going to do relationships first, okay? I'm just going to get something out quickly for you guys. I'm going to do relationships first, and then I'm going to do singles, okay? Because we always do singles first. So let's see what's going on with relationships. Don't judge, just surrender. I'm walking home to you. Okay, besties that are in a relationship. There is someone that sees this amazing energy between you two. I don't know if this is, just put it where it goes if you're in a relationship. But this person is like, oh, loves coming home to you. They love being around you. And they get nervous sometimes that you guys are not walking on the same path. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I hope they're thinking about me like I'm thinking about them. They understand that like all these things I'm doing for us." Maybe they feel like they feel things deeper than you. They are hoping that you don't judge what's going on. You guys could be going through hardship or things that are very challenging, and they're hoping that it helps you guys gain a higher perspective and clearing energy that doesn't belong in your life. Like, say you guys are in a relationship and you guys have a meddling mother in law, or you have a meddling mother, or you have a meddling sibling, and these people are stacking the odds against you guys. This person is hoping that together you guys can work on this and build and clear all these people that are in the mix doing this, that are adding in their 2 cents that don't really belong. You show up in my dreams. It helps process buried memories. So this person definitely dreams about you a lot. And so maybe that's why they get really worried. And maybe this is something that they don't really tell you because they don't want to seem insecure. But this person definitely dreams a lot and they dream about you. And I feel like the dreams aren't always good. And that could be because they're attacked in the dream state, whatever it is. If you guys are dealing with spiritual attacks for your union, it is because you guys are destined to be together. If that's a healthy relationship, you guys are like magnets. Okay? Let's see. We got one more for relationships. And then we're going to get into singles because that's the majority of you guys. And then we're going to get back into advice. Heart-to-heart conversations. The more that you guys have these heart-to-heart conversations, the more that you guys are going to come back to each other. The more that you guys communicate, you're just kind of like, hey, I don't know where we got off on the wrong foot because we're going through all of this with family, or we're going through all of this with our work or our jobs, but we need to stay on the same page. We need to be on the same team. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so you guys can put that where that goes. Let's get into singles. Okay, let's get into my singles. You deserve love. You are lovable. Affirm it below. I am lovable. Duh. I'm seeing in the next 72 hours, bestie, you guys are going to be shooting your shot. Okay, you guys are going to be shooting your shot. I'm also getting a download. This is for everybody. There are things unfolding in a very like effed up way behind the scenes, but there are big blessings coming in disguised as dog shit, literally. And this is coming in to give you the type of income that you could only dream about. Okay? I don't know what that means. I just feel like something's happening, like things that are really annoying, things that are challenging, little hiccups, things that you can handle, but you don't want to have to. But I'm getting that it's to set you guys up for the future. It's to set you up to have the Ten of Pentacles. It could have to do with the person in the download. So I'm getting you guys are lovable. Ooh, we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So maybe you guys are not wanting to make the effort with certain people that you've gone out with because you're like, well, I don't really trust and I don't really want to make it work. And maybe you guys could be prejudging them. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So in this situation with this person that you're talking to, that you're DMing, that you're Snapchatting, whatever, what have you, are you guided to talk to them and you're ignoring that? Or do you know or feel bad about how you're treating them? Because I'm getting that there's some type of new love that's trying to come in. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So you guys are learning to forgive that one ex. You are learning to forgive your parents. You are learning to forgive the situation that you guys just dealt with. Because you are realizing, I want love, like good love. I don't want the love that I just had that was not that great. Okay, I don't want the love that I just had before that was janky, dusted, and busted. You're like, I deserve way better than that. But when we don't forgive, okay, when we don't forgive and we hold on, I keep shaking this. Hold on, let me pick this up. Ooh, we got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at play in your love life. And stay optimistic about your love life. When you guys hold on to the ex and you're like, I don't really need to forgive them, I'm good. Okay? When you guys feel like you don't really need to worry about them, they're not going to affect anything, it does. Okay? It does, because it affects how you trust who you're talking to and how you deal with them, how you speak to them, and how you treat them. It does affect more than you realize. It could affect your intimacy when you're dealing with this person, because the ex or whoever could have treated you a certain way, and that could have been a really long relationship. So these are things that you're working on. Okay? I'm going to pull on a different deck, but these are things that you're working on. That's going to give it to you. I love that song. Okay, distracted. Whoever you guys are talking to, they feel like you're distracted. They're really hoping that you are not talking to multiple people. I'm going to say that again, bestie. Okay, whoever you're talking to, they're inattentive. They're not paying attention to me like as much as they should. So are they just not interested, or are they distracted? Are they talking to several people? Like they're really trying to figure you out. You guys have a couple of people that are trying to come in, but they're like, are we just going to be friends, or are they really like interested? They don't really know. Somebody here has a situationship Okay, somebody here has a situationship where you guys reconcile after you know what. Okay, you guys reconcile after you know what. And you guys might be in love with the idea of who this person could be, but it is a deadly combination. Okay, you guys could be not only reconciling after you guys sleep together, but you're like, oh, I know that they can be this person even though they haven't been being that. I know that they can do that or this, and it's double the trouble because it can cause explosive arguments, makeups, breakups. It's a makeup breakup cycle. Okay, that's for those of you that are in a situationship or you're on off with your ex. And we have the light bulb and haunting. Okay, I'll take these last two before we get into the last part. You guys are going to be coming to a realization about how you feel about someone, because someone's going to pop back into your life without any warning. There's somebody that knows you or that you've just been kind of just talking to. You haven't really done anything serious yet, and they're going to pop back into your life without any warning or without any explanation. So if they really want to just like talk to you, they need to not be lazy about it, and you are not taking anything half-ass, but you are coming to the realization of what you want and who you want it from. You are creating a plan to achieve certain things with better steps. Okay? You're like, I need to have a better plan. What is the plan? What is the plan? Hold on, guys. Okay, let me grab a different deck. You know what I'm getting for you guys? There is this cosmic power that you guys are stepping into, and I'm telling you guys, your silence makes them concerned because they really be thinking that they're getting away with certain things, and then they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm exactly getting away with that, because people think that they're important. There are people in your life, bestie, that are trying to act like they're important or they matter or you would even care about their opinion. And I don't know where they got the facts wrong. I don't know where they got the directions wrong. I don't know where they got you all the way wrong. Okay, but it's not going down like that. Okay, you guys could literally care less about who is trying to undermine you, who's being vindictive, because these people literally don't matter. You guys are going through so many level ups, like their BS and their games don't matter. They don't. It's a sad, sad way to live life. Okay, so for those of you guys that are dealing with stuff on the internet, trolls on the internet, cyber bullies on the internet, okay, this is all because you are divinely protected. You can't be bothered. Affirm it below. Leave a message at the beep. You guys got people on Do Not Disturb. Let the block party begin. I cannot. You guys are my late bloomers. And all you have to do is ask. You are realizing how powerful your words are. Okay? And you are just trusting that things are unfolding in your favor. You are trusting that when you speak up, you're going to be heard. You are only accepting people that are on the same wavelength. Okay, you're not trying to prove to anyone that you are who you are, or that you're this good person, or that You are who you say you are. So you guys are maneuvering from a very grounded place. Do not let anyone project that you are not grounded in reality. Do not let anyone project that you are not grounded with your psychic abilities, that you're up in space, because they're not doing what you're doing. Okay? They are not doing what you're doing. There are a lot of people that will try to come up on here and be like, oh, that's not how you do it. It's not how you do it. Like, go get your own channel. Do it however you want. Don't do it over here. Know that. Don't do it over here. There is greatness in your DNA. You're kind of iconic. You're kind of a big deal. There are people behind the scenes. Now, these are the haters way in the back. Like, they're not even in the line. Okay, affirm it below. Take a number. Take a number. Oh, you don't like me. Oh, you don't like what I do. Oh, you don't like what I represent. Oh, you don't. I don't care. Take a number. The line stretches around the block. You guys got hecklers in the back trying to blindside you before your miracles come in. Remember I told you guys Denzel Washington's quote? If the devil isn't messing with you, you might be doing something wrong. And you might be doing it all the way right if you're constantly being attacked. You feel me? These haters all the way in the back, they don't have a podium. They don't even have a broken soapbox. They have nothing. They haven't taken a number. They're so in Delulu, okay? The Delulu is real to them that they're just like talking and nobody's listening. It's just noise, okay? It's a fugazi. Capiche? We have miracles. This is what you're attracting. Hard times are over. They're over. And things are getting easier for you because you're being silent. They want a whole moment. Okay, there are people trying to drag a whole moment out of you. On what planet would we give that to them? Your silence is making them nervous because their behavior is cringe. They might think that they're all amped up on 1000, but their behavior is sicko disgusto. Nobody's applauding it. This person can have a whole conversation with themselves. We all know people like that. They're like, oh, I'm talking to you. I'm like, no, you're talking in circles. No, I'm talking to you. No, you're talking in circles. You're definitely not talking to me. I cannot be bothered. You guys are getting ready to live out loud. This is going to set some people off because not only are you healing, not only are you grounded, not only are you glowing, not only are you attracting miracles, not only are you not scared to let go of those that do not value you, you are going to do it out loud. You are living out loud. Make them ponder. Make them wait. They wanted to bench you. They thought you were the elf on the shelf. They thought they could put you on ice. On what planet? Fruition. When things are coming to fruition for you guys, there's always the fruit flies. There's always the gnats, the bugs, the flies, right? There is no fruit without bugs. Capiche? So when these things are all blossoming and coming to fruition, like there are no flowers without bugs. There are no fruit. There is no fruit without bugs. These things bring the bugs. It is the other side of the spectrum. You guys understand this, but you don't engage with it. You guys are maneuvering completely different. You're like, there's greatness in my DNA. I'm going places. I don't know what type of time they're on. I don't care. I'm not trying to figure it out. But I'm going to pray for them. You're going to pray for the haters in the back, talking in circles. You're going to pray for the haters in the back that just know not what they do. Okay? They just know not what they do. It just can't. I just can't. Okay, acceptance. These people are acting like this because they low-key want this grand gesture of acceptance. They want it to be like this. I accept the haters in the back. That's not going to happen. You're doing enough by praying for them. You're not going to make that, like, they're thirsting. Okay? They are thirsting. Some of them could even be love bombing you enough so then they can, in a very big way, undermine you. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Okay, bestie? All right. Speaking your truth is very important for you guys to re-energize. So these heart-to-heart conversations, and then with the people that are laying on the mad disrespect, the people that are treating you like you're subhuman, the people that are not treating you, that they're just not giving. Okay, they're not giving nothing. They're barely giving crumbs. You speaking your truth when it is appropriate, when you follow your discernment, is important to re-energizing not only you, but your throat chakra. Not only you, but how your voice and your authenticity is amplified. Your authenticity will be stuck and stifled if you are like, I'm sitting on this, I'm sitting on this. So how you're going to gain control with some of these people is not saying anything until it's the appropriate time. It's going to be on your accord, not theirs. They're putting too many things like, oh, it needs to be my way, my way, my way, or the highway. I don't think so. You act with honor and you act with integrity. Whoever's trying to act like you don't know what those things are, they are not acquainted with you at all. They are not acquainted with you at all. You are a wild one. You are unpredictable. There are many levels, there are many layers to the way that you are clever. They're barely scratching the surface, okay? They are barely scratching the surface. I just feel like your healing is making a lot of people salty, okay? There are already people that didn't really like you, and you were being nudged forward. Okay, you guys are being nudged forward. You're like, yeah, I know they don't like me. I don't care. I know they don't do this. I don't care. You are going to collect your fairy tale. You are going to collect your happily ever after. And there are going to be some people that are missing from the vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. I keep getting angel number 333, 111, 1111, and 444 for you guys. Okay? Do what makes your heart sing. Remember, if devil energy isn't coming at you sideways, you might be doing something wrong, okay? But you might be also trying to figure out what that wrong thing is. If you guys are always being attacked by the trolls, the haters, the Decepticons, the Chooches, the Choocholinis, the people that don't matter, you're probably doing a lot of things right. You're probably doing a lot of things right. Okay, you're like, I deal with spiritual attacks. What do you think you are bringing to the equation? But really, okay, I think that's it. Where are we at on time? I don't even know. Thank you to my moderators for helping me with this live stream. I really appreciate you guys so much. You know what I was thinking? I need to do an all signs love reading, okay? If you guys would like an all signs love reading, put a heart emoji below, okay? If you guys want an all signs love reading, let me know by dropping a heart emoji below. A clear solution. I told you, silence is your clear solution. Affirm it below. You guys are the lighthouse. You guys are always lighting the way, but you've been feeling like people have really been coming for your light, doing anything to knock it down, to dim it, to make it not exist. And so what you're going to be doing is seeing like, oh, you know what? They can't bench me. Silence is my superpower. Silence is my solution. Thank you guys for participating. We have a time for spirit. You guys, I've been telling you guys this all week. You guys have been trying to get different things going. You guys have been trying to, I forgot what that said. Hold on. Oh, you guys have been trying to get, remember I told you guys that you're getting blessings in your sixth house? You were getting blessings in how you guys do your routines. Well, these new routines are really working for you, especially if you're like, okay, when I wake up, I'm going to get on my knees and I'm going to pray and I'm going to give thanks, even though I'm really upset or whatever it is. Whatever your new routines are, and I went over that in the last 2 live streams, that is working for you guys. It is working miracles for you. It is bringing those miracles closer. And it is also helping you with your psychic abilities. Some of you guys are clairvoyant. Some of you guys are clairaudient. It is helping you see. So affirm it below. I am the winged seer. I'm kind of a big deal. Okay, I am the winged seer. I'm kind of a big deal. Okay, there's people that are acting like, oh my gosh, you don't have all the answers, because you guys are getting a lot of attention right now. You're getting a lot of recognition. Do not get that twisted. A lot of people are admiring you right now, but there are still people heckling like they matter. If they're telling you, oh my gosh, you don't have all the answers, I don't know who you think you are, you think you're blossoming, nobody likes you, you need us, or you're doing too much, they're not doing enough. You guys maneuver the way that you maneuver because of the attacks that you deal with. You stand on business. They stand on nothing. The people that tell you, oh my gosh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to chill, you need to do that. Like, what? Riddle me what? Go find your cosmic map. Go find your cosmic blueprint. Go find a hobby. Go join a sewing circle. Go find something to do. Okay, go find something to do. I cannot. These people are trying to project a lot of things onto you, and they don't really know what they're talking about. They're not really acquainted with the facts. What fell on the floor is anything and everything having to do with spiritual attacks. You guys have a lot of hidden enemies, and they hide in the form of friends. They hide in the form of peers. They hide in the form of social media. I've got voodoo, black magic, people from the past. Okay, so you guys have people from the past that are popping up in fake accounts, popping up as peers, friends, like, oh, I'm not your enemy from before. You smell it. You smell the rat. Okay? Riddle me what? You can smell it. It stinks. Spiritually. You guys are not dumb. Okay, so release your guilt on thinking that like you need to second guess it. You don't need to second guess it. You know when the enemies are in the mix. They're trying to come in the form of friends. And what do I tell you guys? They're bringing that dusted, busted spaghetti. I have this casserole for you. Yeah, I just want you to know how much I support you and how much I love you. And you know it's freaking poison. You know that it is. So what do? You're like, chuck it in the fuck it bucket. I don't need it. I don't need it. Hi, Randon. They're literally like, I'm your friend. No, you are waiting for the wrong time to try to undermine me. You are waiting for the wrong time. These people don't think. That's another thing. Just like the people in authority and the people that you're dating don't understand that there are many levels to your clever. There are people on social media. There are your peers. There are people really it's not clicking. Cheese off the cracker. All the dogs ain't barking. They do not realize the lifetimes that you have lived. They do not realize the levels to your wisdom. You guys maneuver a certain way, and you only give what you want to give. You are only transparent about what you want to be transparent about. And they're like, oh no, I know the whole playbook. You couldn't read it with two hands and a map. So go get a hobby and mind your business. Okay? Real light workers are at work. Real earth angels are at work. Don't come over here mucking up things for other people. Nobody's interested. So go peddle that somewhere else. You know what I mean? We have release your guilt. We have be honest with yourself and make the change. Okay? Some of you guys are like, I don't know if those are really my gifts or if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. You are being tested. I don't know if I really should forgive them or if I should move on or if I'm really seeing it or assessing it clearly. Release your guilt that you are not doing it right and that you are not doing it well. You are figuring it out day by day, bit by bit. And these routines that you're coming up with, they're really helping you unlock your cosmic plan, your purpose, your divine purpose. It's helping you unlock your spiritual inheritance. It's helping you unlock your 10 of Pentacles. It's helping you unlock your divine counterpart because you're working on yourself. You cannot be bothered with messing with other people. It's the empty vessels walking around you. They don't have anything going on in their lives. They will do the devil's bidding and not even realize it. Okay, they will do the devil's bidding without even realizing that that's what they're doing. Because they're easily wound up to attack. Okay? And not like a pit bull or a Rottweiler, more like a Chihuahua. Like nipping at your heels. You feel me? All right. You guys, I love you guys so, so much. If you guys are looking for pick-a-cards or anything exclusive, link is in the description box. Thank you guys for all of your Cash App donations, your Super Chat donations. Thank you to all my moderators for your guys' love and support. I know sometimes these streams be a little bit, you guys know. And I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bottom of the deck. You guys have a lot of good energy, good juju coming in. Good luck. It is your year to shine. This is the year of the dragon. You are the dragon. You are going to make everything evil assume the position. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Affirm it below. I will make anything evil assume the position. They must not know about me. They must not know about me. Okay, don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Drop your favorite ask-formation. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell. Duh. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye, Kelly. Bye, Virginia. Bye, Randon. Bye, Monique. Bye, Voyager. Bye, Kelly. Did I say that already? You guys are the best. Toodles.